Hey everyone, I'm Sana and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be making a Netflix recommendation spread for my bullet journal. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I post videos every Friday, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Recently, I had been struggling to watch something new. I knew that I had shows to watch, but I just couldn't think of something to watch when the time came. And that is the time when I spiral and end up watching Friends again for like the nth time. So that's when the journal freak inside of me motivated me to make an entire spread just for Netflix recommendations. I started out my spread by writing Netflix on top. I tried to mimic the font as close to the Netflix logo as possible, but I was a little short of space vertically, and I did want the logo to be spread over and not in just one corner. I did use the reddish color I had and made a small movie doodle beside it. So for this spread, I'll be sharing 5 sections: TV shows, K-dramas, animated stuff, movies, and Studio Ghibli or Studio Ghibli, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm sure it goes both ways, but I'm gonna go with Studio Ghibli. So anyways, I made a rounded rectangular box and started out by writing the TV shows I wanted to watch. The one I've actually watched already is Santa Clarita Diet, and it's so funny. I really recommend you start out with that if you're really into funny stuff. And I've also watched How to Get Away with Murder, but it's been a while and I love that show so much, so I'm gonna be giving it a rewatch. I also made a checkbox to the left of the title and a star to the right. This way I can tick them off as they're done and also leave a rating. I'll also be sharing all the titles in this form in the description below, so don't forget to check that out there in case you decide to recreate the spread or you want these titles for your own list. The next section I made was for Studio Ghibli. I've only watched snippets of these and I've been recommended these by my friends a million times, so I finally decided to watch them. I've heard majorly about My Neighbor Totoro, which is why I drew him below the box holding a leaf. I haven't seen the movie yet, but just by looking at the characters and their animation style, they give off such a calm and relaxing vibe. I have only about 5 Studio Ghibli movies for my list, so if you guys have more recommendations, leave them in the comments down below. As I went along, I kept drawing small bits of popcorn and tiny leaves as fillers all around the page. Next, I made the section for K-dramas, and for some weird reason, I decided to make a popcorn bucket in the middle of listing down the dramas. I've been really into K-dramas recently, and I watched a few shows recommended to me by my friends. My forever favorite is still gonna be Strong Woman The Bongsoon, so if you guys haven't seen it, I really recommend you do. It's literally the best K-drama I've seen up till now. Black is another show that I've been recommended by multiple friends, but I never got around to watching it, but I promise this time I will complete this list. Next, I went on to animated movies and shows, and an entire section just for movies. I kept the animated stuff in a separate section so I could easily pick out a movie or show according to my mood. Out of the animated ones, I've seen Death Note a long time back, and I still love it, which is why I will be giving it a rewatch. There are still a bunch of animes that I really need to watch, but that's a different spread for a different day. I'm a sucker for comedies, be it comedy shows or movies, so when it came to my movies section, I decided to include a bunch of comedies. I did add these based on other people's opinions, so I actually don't know if these are the best or not, but I'll definitely still check them out. I did watch Wrong Missy recently, and I happen to love it. If you guys have any more comedy movie suggestions, don't forget to list it in the comments down below because I really do need to watch more movies. So once I was done with writing everything up, I decided to add some color so it doesn't look as bland. The main colors I used were black, red, yellow, and the Totoro colors. I used mainly theater related doodles. I used a bunch of film strips to the side, and I did write Death Note on that black journal, but My white gel pen felt a little bit shy and it didn't show up on camera at all. I colored in all that flying popcorn yellow and finally colored in Totoro with that beautiful gray color. And that was pretty much it for this spread. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually had a lot of fun making this, but I was filming the video at like 5 a.m, which is why my hand had a mind of its own. If you guys happen to watch any movies or shows, do hit me up on Instagram. I'm SanaRZB. And while we're on that subject, don't forget to tag me on Instagram if you happen to recreate this spread. I really hope this helped you guys out. Thank you so much for watching. Please take very good care of yourselves and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!